Denise Shull, Market Mind Games. A radical psychology of investing, trading, and risk. Think about the last time you made a financial decision under pressure. How did your emotions affect your choice? Whether it was fear, excitement, or uncertainty, those feelings likely played a bigger role than the data you were relying on. In the world of trading, this dynamic is even more pronounced. Traders face high-stakes decisions every day, and while numbers, charts, and models are important, the ability to manage emotions and understand psychological patterns can make all the difference between success and failure. In this blink, you'll learn how emotional intelligence and psychological resilience can give you a real advantage, how understanding regret can help shape better trading strategies, and why building psychological leverage is critical for managing portfolios. By recognizing the emotional forces at play, you can make clearer, more confident decisions and improve your long-term success in the market. So, if you're ready to dive into the mind games behind the market, then let's get started. The role of emotion and perception in market decision-making. When you think of financial markets, you probably envision rows of numbers, charts, and models designed to predict future trends. But anyone who's traded in volatile markets knows that data alone isn't enough. Your emotions and intuition play a significant role. The sense of control that numbers provide can unravel when markets move unpredictably, leaving even the most prepared traders exposed. While statistics and probabilities are useful, they can also create a false sense of security. Take the 2008 financial meltdown, for example, when traders believed they had accurately measured risk. Yet, when the entire global market shifted in a way that traditional models hadn't anticipated, those calculations proved ineffective. So, what was missing in these instances? Well, it was the understanding that numbers alone can't predict future outcomes. Perception, emotion, and intuition are essential tools when navigating the uncertainty of markets, especially when logic and models fall short. Most market models assume the future will mirror the past. This assumption is flawed. Events like the flash crash of 2010 or the collapse of Bear Stearns in 2008 serve as reminders that markets can behave in unpredictable ways. Traders who excel in these environments do so not by relying solely on models, but by tuning into their own emotional responses, fear, confidence, and gut instinct to make fast, decisive moves. As a trader, recognizing your emotional state is just as important as understanding the data in front of you. Emotions shouldn't be dismissed as distractions or weaknesses. Instead, they serve as valuable signals. If you feel anxious or fearful, it may indicate underlying market issues that you've yet to see in the data. Likewise, feelings of confidence can push you towards seizing valuable opportunities. Ultimately, understanding how perception, emotion, and rationality intersect is key to improving your decision-making in uncertain markets. By balancing these elements, you can sharpen your market insight. Building superior market vision by understanding perception and behavior. Sometimes we think we're making mistakes or heading in the wrong direction when the real issue lies in how we perceive the situation. In trading, this happens often. Traders feel uncertain or stuck, which can lead to unnecessary adjustments and poor decisions. Instead of being off course, they may simply be misjudging their position, causing them to overreact and make costly choices. Many traders rely heavily on data, assuming that numbers and models will always provide clarity. But markets are far more complex than pure data-driven predictions. Markets are shaped by perception, emotion, and how other participants interpret and react to new information. To succeed as a trader, you need to go beyond the numbers and focus on understanding the underlying human dynamics that drive market movements. Success in the markets relies heavily on understanding how others will react to information, not just interpreting the data alone. John Maynard Keynes famously compared market behavior to a beauty contest, where the goal is to predict who others will choose as the winner rather than selecting your own favorite. In trading, the key is to anticipate how other participants will perceive value in the future, allowing you to stay one step ahead in the decision-making process. Even high-frequency trading and algorithmic strategies, which seem purely data-driven, are rooted in assumptions about human behavior. Markets are, at their core, social systems where emotions, beliefs, and perceptions ripple between participants, pushing prices up or down. Recognizing this human element is critical for improving your market vision. To build better market vision, focus on how emotions and perceptions influence decisions. By staying aware of how others interpret and react to price movements, you can gain a strategic advantage, staying ahead of those who rely solely on numerical data. The traders who excel are those who understand that market dynamics isn't just about data, it's also about human interaction. Next, we'll explore how emotional intelligence plays a critical role in sharpening your decision-making, providing you with a competitive edge in volatile markets. Emotional intelligence and decision-making. Imagine you're a trader who suddenly finds yourself at a career crossroads. Your firm is shutting down its trading operations, and you've been left wondering what's next. In that moment of uncertainty, you might start to realize something important. Your real advantage in the market isn't your technical skills or knowledge of trends, but your ability to manage emotions, both your own and those of the market participants around you. This touches on a deeper truth about trading. Success often hinges on the relationship between emotional intelligence and decision-making. In the fast-paced world of trading, success is often about managing psychological capital, your physical, mental, and emotional energy. Traders often focus on intellect, forgetting that the energy required for sound decision-making is deeply affected by their state of mind and body. Lack of sleep or even poor diet can lead to misjudging risk, making trades seem safer than they actually are. Simple practices like maintaining good physical energy through sleep, food, and exercise can help you make sharper decisions and avoid costly mistakes. Understanding your emotions can provide a competitive advantage. Instead of trying to control or suppress feelings like fear or frustration, you should treat them as data. Emotions offer valuable insight into your current state of mind and can help guide decisions. For example, fear of missing out on a trade or anger from a previous loss often clouds judgment. Recognizing these feelings early helps prevent them from influencing your next trade. Emotional intelligence can also help you read the market more accurately. Since trading is about predicting other people's actions, understanding how emotions impact decisions gives you insight into broader market behavior. By managing your psychological capital effectively, you can improve both your performance and your market analysis. To apply emotional intelligence in trading, begin by recognizing and naming your emotions. When you feel frustrated after a loss, step away and give yourself time to reset. This process helps preserve your psychological capital, allowing you to return to the market with a clear head. By integrating emotional awareness into your trading routine, you'll make better decisions, manage risk more effectively, and position yourself for long-term success. Next, we'll explore how understanding regret can shape more balanced trading strategies. Understanding the role of regret in trading. Imagine you're sitting at your desk watching the market move in your favor. You've made a solid entry, but as the price rises, so does your anxiety. Should you take profits now or wait for more? You place a stop loss to protect yourself, only to be stopped out right before the market continues upward. That frustrating feeling? It's regret, one of the most powerful emotional drivers in trading. Regret plays a central role in decision-making for traders, and it's something you'll face whether you're aware of it or not. Understanding how to anticipate and manage it can significantly improve your trading performance. Traders are often caught in a cycle of regret no matter what they choose. Selling too early leaves money on the table, while holding too long can mean watching profits disappear. The challenge is that most of the time, the market will leave you with some form of dissatisfaction. This is where regret theory comes into play. Traders don't just react to price movements, they're influenced by the fear of future regret. This anticipated regret drives decisions, whether it's the fear of missing out or FOMO on a trade, or the fear of losing profits. Understanding that you'll inevitably face some level of regret in most trades allows you to approach the market with more clarity. Rather than chasing perfection, accept that no decision will feel perfect in hindsight. A key part of managing regret is being aware of how it influences your decisions. For example, moving a stop-loss too early is often an emotional decision driven by FOMO. While you think you're managing risk, you're actually trying to avoid the discomfort of giving back profits. Learning to acknowledge these emotional triggers can help you make more balanced decisions. Once again, emotional intelligence is as important as technical skills. Accept that feelings like regret and anxiety are natural, and use them as tools rather than obstacles. By doing so, you can avoid impulsive decisions, reduce emotional stress, and enhance your ability to navigate the market's uncertainty. With a clear understanding of how regret operates, you're better equipped to handle the psychological challenges of trading. In the next section, we'll cover how psychological leverage can be used to manage portfolios effectively. Psychological leverage in managing portfolios. When you think of managing a portfolio, your mind might immediately jump to market analysis, strategies, and financial models. But there's another layer to successful portfolio management that often gets overlooked: psychological leverage. That's the ability to maintain mental sharpness and emotional control in the face of market volatility, ensuring you make sound decisions when it matters most. Psychological leverage enhances decision-making and serves as the foundation for consistent, long-term performance. By maintaining both physical and mental resilience, traders can gain an edge that transcends technical skills and market knowledge. Trading is physically and mentally demanding. Watching markets around the clock takes a toll on both body and mind. Many traders overlook the physical demands, yet sleep deprivation alone can distort judgment, making risks appear smaller than they are and causing traders to chase gains recklessly. Taking care of your physical health through proper sleep, nutrition, and exercise gives you a significant edge in trading by ensuring clarity of judgment. But it doesn't stop there. Just as a quarterback reads the opposing team's movements, traders need to anticipate how others will react to unfolding events in the market. Reading price movements is only part of the job. You must understand the underlying human behavior driving those movements. The true skill lies in recognizing the emotional and psychological patterns influencing other traders. This kind of reading the field provides insights into the timing and rhythm of market movements, allowing you to capitalize on opportunities before others even see them. Crucially, self-awareness is key to leveraging psychological capital. Being aware of your feelings gives you an advantage over those who aren't paying attention to their psychological triggers. It helps you avoid taking risky trades based on emotional impulses rather than sound strategy. Overall, building psychological leverage involves maintaining physical energy, reading market sentiment, and understanding your own emotions. This approach will improve your decision-making while also providing a sustainable edge that other traders can't easily take away. In the final section, you'll learn how to rebuild confidence and advance to the next level of thinking in trading. Rebuilding confidence and next-level thinking. A trader sat in front of their screen day after day, knowing exactly what trades to make, but unable to pull the trigger. No matter how much they analyzed the market, something held them back. As they dug deeper, they realized that their hesitation mirrored the emotional tension they felt growing up, constantly navigating between his parents' conflicting demands. This internal struggle was playing out in their trading decisions. Once they recognized this, they were able to break free from the emotional block and start making confident trades again. This highlights a core concept. Understanding the role of unconscious emotional patterns, or fractal emotional contexts, is essential to regaining control in trading and decision-making. These emotional setups, often formed early in life, unconsciously influence how traders perceive and react to market situations. By recognizing these patterns, traders gain an edge over competitors who remain unaware of how their personal history impacts their behavior. To start identifying your own fractal patterns, there's a simple process that's both practical and revealing. It begins by recording your thoughts during trades, reflecting on key memories from childhood, and analyzing any recurring emotional themes. Once you see the connections between past experiences and current trading decisions, you can adjust your approach, reducing the emotional weight that might be holding you back. An interesting technique involves fully experiencing your emotions rather than pushing them aside. One trader, pressured by their firm to hit the ball out of the park, found this demand led to hesitation and poor decisions. By leaning into the pressure rather than resisting it, they regained clarity and made better choices. Acknowledging the feeling allowed them to diffuse its power, preventing it from controlling their behavior and leading to more balanced actions. Overcoming resistance to this kind of introspection is critical for growth. While these unconscious patterns initially served as protection during childhood, they often hinder progress in adulthood. Facing these deep-rooted issues may be uncomfortable, but it's necessary to avoid repeating self-sabotaging patterns in trading. In the end, rebuilding confidence and achieving next-level thinking requires a deep understanding of your emotional history and its impact on your decisions. By bringing these unconscious patterns to light and working through them, you can approach the market with a clearer mind, greater confidence, and a stronger psychological foundation, positioning yourself for long-term success in the complex world of trading. The main takeaway of this Blink to Market Mind Games by Denise Shull is that mastering your emotions is as essential to trading success as understanding the data. While technical skills and market analysis are important, it's your ability to recognize and manage your psychological state that often determines long-term performance. By developing emotional intelligence, learning to manage regret, and leveraging psychological capital, you can make more informed, confident decisions. Approaching trading with this mindset will enhance your market strategy while building the resilience needed to thrive in the face of uncertainty and volatility. Okay, that's it for this Blink. We hope you enjoyed it. If you can, please take the time to leave us a rating. We always appreciate your feedback. See you in the next Blink.